resume production of nuclear missiles. I am Kala Dakuru Batvo. Good evening. The suit instituted by Boot Party in Rivers State challenging the eligibility of Martin Amaewhule and 25 other lawmakers has been adjourned again till July the 17th. Justice E.O. Obele of the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt postponed the matter to allow the PDP resolve the issue of which lawyer should represent the party. This is because two senior advocates of Nigeria showed up to represent the PDP in court today. One of them, Joshua Musa, informed the court that the state legal advisor of the party directed him to take up the matter, while the other, Rashak Gold, said it was sent by the PDP national legal advisor. Correspondent reports that lawyer from the PDP national headquarters, Rashak Gold, spoke to journalists after the court proceedings.
Yes, we came from the national officer to represent the PDP, and my learned brother said he has the authority of the state legal advisor to represent PDP. That is the confusion, and the court asked us to go and resolve it. We don't have PDP are not created for states. We only have administrative offices in states, wards, and local governments. So it is the national officer by the constitution that have authority to appoint counsel to represent it. And that authority is derived from the national legal advisor.
But the lawyer to the state PDP, Joshua Musa, declined to comment on the matter. The case was transferred from Federal High Court 4, Port Harcourt, presided over by Justice Stephen Delapam, to Court 2, controlled by Justice E.O. Obele. It follows a petition by Martin Amaewhule to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Tojo, demanding that the cases against him be transferred to another court. The court also adjourned to July the 27th the suit filed by civil society organizations in Rivers State on the same eligibility matter. In another development, a security expert, F.A. Wanogo, is calling for increased security surveillance in Rivers State amid the ongoing political crisis. Mr. Wanogo said this in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otuka while reacting to a failed dynamite attack at the presidential hotel on Tuesday. He said political crises often lead to heightened insecurity as many youths are easily persuaded by political actors to commit crime.
I want to urge the security agents to redouble their efforts. That's what you should have joint teams across the three central zones going on patrols, and I encourage them to do raids and searches at this time. It's very critical. So the security agencies, like the police, working together with the CSS and even the members of the country, would have to raid such movements, raid such residences and locations where the things people reside in, and search. While doing your search, of course, allow credible intelligence to inform your decision.
Mr. Wanogo called on the police to ensure their investigation results are made public to maintain public trust.
The police have to revert to Rivers people. They owe that explanation to Rivers people on the conclusive investigation. Tell us what has happened, who were behind, how many further arrests have been. For them to do their work, they need proof to Rivers people that are not taking sides and that are in after crime. Our expectation is that they would have been more proactive to have caught such people even before they perpetrate crimes. That will give to the people of Rivers State, the citizens of the state, get them to have more trust with regard to being able to give information to the police as to what they see, what they hear around them.
The leader of the simplified movement, Okporowo Ogbakri, in Emwa local government area of Rivers State, Goodluck George Indala, is congratulating the caretaker committee of the council led by David Omeriji on their appointment. Mr. Indala described the appointment as well-deserved, saying he believes that the people of Emwa will benefit from their leadership. He also thanked Governor Fubara for recognizing Mr. Omeriji's suitability for the role of caretaker committee chairman.
His Excellency has demonstrated that he so much loves the people of Emwa government by giving us Barrister David Omeriji to be the caretaker chairman of our AG. Such appointment will definitely enhance a better living to our people in our area. Therefore, we are reassuring His Excellency that the people of Emohaloa government will definitely support him. We will support his administration. He shouldn't be afraid of whatsoever that we will support him to infinity.
Mr. Indala expressed confidence that Mr. Merigi and his team will do a good job. Moving on. Former Minister of Agriculture, Audu Ogbe, has urged the federal government to stop the payment of monthly allocations to states whose governors set up caretaker committees for local government administrations. Mr. Ogbe, in an interview, said some governors appoint their stooges as caretaker chairmen, give them stipends, and divert the large chunks of the money allocated for local government administration to questionable quarters. In another development, Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has rejected the suggestion by state governors that they should be allowed to determine the wages of their workers. NLC's head information and public affairs, Benson Upa, in a statement warned the state governors against further inflammatory statements to avoid provoking another industrial unrest. We'll go for a quick commercial break, but still to come, President Tinubu sympathizes with victims of Abuja market fire. To stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the newscast. A resident of Okrika, Enoch Atu Boyedia, is asking the local government council to liaise with the state government to provide water for the area. Mr. Atu Boyedia, who is a clergyman, in an interview with our correspondent, said provision of clean water will prevent cholera outbreak in the area.
Two water tanks that we met as children, you will agree with me that nobody goes here to fetch water now, was sung by the Israelis. That is the best water you can think of. Better than all these bottled waters they are selling. But again, we cannot access that water again. But by the time you give us light, all of us will use our boreholes. And when one of the boreholes are used, there will be water in every neighborhood. Give us water. You know, cholera has come back. And before even the advent of cholera, in Okrika, if we go back to our history, we are not people that use stream water.
Mr. Atu Boyedia also called on the state government to take action against buildings that are blocking waterways to prevent flooding in the area.
You need to be stubborn to do something about it. Stubborn in the sense that there are people that have built their houses intentionally on our drainages. Intentionally. Like there is one from here, there are people that have encroached on that drainage path. You need to be stubborn to do something about it. If that is not solved, the flood in this area can never be solved. From Asem Nassau area, Kalio down to this St. Peter's compound can never stop unless that drainage work is handled.
In a related development, the president of Rumekwe Youth Council, Umeka Ovunda, is calling on Rivers State government to construct roads and health facilities in Rumekwe community, MOA local government area. Mr. Ovunda tells correspondent Soibi Oruwari that residents find it difficult to access the community due to the bad roads.
We want the governor to look at our road. We don't have good roads. We don't have lights. We don't have hospital. In fact, my community is like desert. My name is Comrade Ovunda Umeka.
Okay.
So I will like my organ, sir. We know that our able governor will do this for us. This will lead to some deaths in my community. Some people died in the result of no road, no health facilities. If we need our governor to respond to us because we don't have any other hope. We know that our governor can do it.
Ms. Alvunda also spoke on the activities of illegal oil refineries, saying it has stopped in the area.
Under my leadership today, by His grace, no bunkering activity in my community, no gunshot in my community. In fact, God has taken over. This is new Rumekwe, not the Rumekwe you used to know. As I talk with you now, there is peace in my land and good understanding by His grace. I assure you, Rumekwe you used to know before is not Rumekwe today. There is peace in my land, and we look forward to see what government can assist us, including the multinationals.
Now, the River State Waste Management Agency, RWAMA, has called on residents and businesses in the state to maintain personal hygiene and keep their surroundings clean. This follows the reported cases of cholera outbreak in some parts of the country. The acting sole administrator of RWAMA, Prince Oya, made the statement today during this year's National Environmental Sanitation Day in Port Harcourt, where he emphasized the importance of preventing cholera by disposing of waste properly, washing hands, and using safe drinking water. Mr. Oya also said the agency will continue to educate people through public health marshals. He encouraged residents to avoid dumping trash indiscriminately and to use the bins provided by the government. As you may know, the 2024 National Environmental Sanitation Day is set aside to create awareness on the essence of proper hygiene practices and prevention of communicable diseases. This year's theme is promoting sustainable waste management for a healthy environment. Stop open dumping. Elsewhere, President Bola Tinubu has condoled with traders whose shops and goods got burnt in the Karu Abuja market fire on Thursday. The president, in a statement, assured them of his administration's full support. He also called for caution and adherence to essential safety measures to prevent fire outbreaks.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
Taking a look at the international scene, Russian President Vladimir Putin says his country will resume production of short and medium-range nuclear-capable land-based missiles. The decision is due to what he said were moved by the United States to deploy them in both Europe and Asia. On the news this evening, you heard the suit challenging the eligibility of Martin Amaewhule others has been adjourned again to July the 17th. Former Minister Audu Ogbe is asking the federal government to stop monthly allocation to states creating local government CTCs. The NLC has cautioned governors against dictatorial tendencies on the foreign scene. Russia says it will resume the production of nuclear-capable missiles. The news was edited by Marthel Kerinkam. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I am Kalada Korubatabo, leading to stay tuned.
And your top